Hey everybody, it's Sarah from Never Tasted Better. Today I had my husband Colin over here helping me out in the kitchen. We had a lot of cooking to do today, guys. Labor Day is tomorrow and we had so much going on. This guy offered his help and I was able to take him up on that, and I got to boss him around a little bit as well. So it was really nice. I want to show you guys how to make a creamy peanut butter pie. This pie is amazing. It's seriously so delicious. It has a crunchy Oreo crust. It has a light peanut butter filling, a homemade whipped cream, and little shards of chocolate ganache. It's just delicious, guys. You gotta stay and watch this episode.
That's pretty good.
Seriously good.
Once Colin has a sip of his coffee, we're going to start making the crust for our chocolate peanut butter pie. Blend up 1 package of Oreos, the classic Oreos, not the double stuffed, the classic. We're gonna blend them up really thoroughly until the crumbs are really fine. Into a large bowl, we're going to dump our Oreo crumbs. Take half a cup melted butter, make sure that it's cooled off. We're going to combine our crumbs and our melted butter. I thought I was a messy cook, guys, but I think Colin wins this round. Dump your Oreo and butter crumbs into a pie plate. Make sure you pat it down, go up the sides, make sure it's nice and flat. We're going to pop it in the freezer for 10 minutes. Add 4 ounces cream cheese and half a cup creamy peanut butter into a large mixing bowl. We're going to cream these together until it becomes light and fluffy. Make sure you take time to scrape the sides of your bowl and the bottom as well. And let's cream it again. Next, we're going to take half a cup, or I should say a heaping half a cup of confectioner's sugar, and we're going to sift that into our peanut butter mixture. Next, we're taking a 1/4 teaspoon salt. Colin is eyeballing it, and we're going to add that into our mixture. Let's make sure we cream it all around really well until it's smooth, light and fluffy, and absolutely delicious. Jack was my taste tester on this episode. He liked the peanut butter, I think. I mean, he kept licking it, so I think he liked it. In a separate bowl, we're going to add half a cup heavy whipping cream, about 1 tablespoon of sugar, and a splash of vanilla extract. Let's whip this together using a hand mixer. After about 3 minutes, it's going to resemble a nice whipped cream. You want it to be nice and stiff. This part requires a little bit of patience. You can always cheat and get the store-bought whipped cream, but I prefer the homemade version so much better. It's holding its structure really well. It's starting to stick to the beaters. Just put your finger in. If it sticks, you're good. Let's add our whipped cream to our peanut butter mixture. You want to be gentle on this part, guys. You want to be careful and use a spatula, and we're just going to fold it in. Don't stir really hard. We don't want to deflate that beautiful whipped cream. We're just going to fold it until it's nice and light and fluffy and combined. Once we're done with our peanut butter filling, we're going to pour it into our pie crust that just came out of the freezer. This is the best part. You get to smooth it out and make it look all pretty. Did you know I never had a peanut butter pie before until I met my husband? Crazy. Yeah, I was missing out so much. If you've never tried peanut butter pie before, you have to try it. It's so good, guys. Once you're finished spreading out the filling, we're going to put this in the fridge for up to 45 minutes so it can set really well before we do our topping. In a medium-sized bowl, add 1 cup heavy whipping cream, 1.5 tablespoons granulated sugar, a splash of pure vanilla extract, and we're going to whip this again with a hand mixer until nice stiff peaks form in our whipped cream. This is going to be used for the top of the pie. Once your whipped cream is ready, go ahead and spread it out over your pie. You can pipe it like Colin's doing, or you can just use a spatula, whatever you prefer. He decided to do a cool little effect by taking his knife and just patting it. As you can see, it gave it like a cool ripple effect look. I loved it. Go over to your stove and start simmering some water in a small saucepan. Take 1 cup Ghirardelli bittersweet chocolate button chips. Take a glass bowl, set that over the simmering water. Add your chocolate chips into the bowl. It's going to start melting. This part also requires a little bit of patience. If you don't like chocolate, I'm sorry, just don't skip this part. It's definitely worth having the chocolate ganache on the top of your pie. Add in 1 tablespoon of butter. Stir it around. After a few minutes over the simmering water, it really starts to get melty. So you want to just stick around, make sure you're stirring. Guys, I forgot to show this part, but once you're done, take the chocolate off, let it cool, and add 1 tablespoon of corn syrup and whisk it really well. Okay, back to our pie. Once your chocolate ganache is cooled off enough, using a whisk, go ahead and try to do a crisscross pattern with your ganache. It looks a little sloppy, but trust me, it'll be okay. We're going to take a toothpick and we're going to do again a crisscross pattern. This will create a really pretty effect with your ganache. And when it's to your liking, pop it in the fridge for about an hour and it's all set to cut. This pie was so easy to make, no baking required. I highly recommend making this one, guys. Also, if you love chocolate like I do, I think you should go check out my rich chocolate cake recipe. So delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and also a subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Bye for now.